Israel kills dozens in Gaza. This is a war of extermination. April 6, 2025. In yet another devastating escalation, Israeli airstrikes have killed dozens of Palestinians in the Gaza Strip, prompting growing international concern and outcry. Local health authorities report that entire families have been wiped out, neighborhoods flattened, and the death toll continues to rise by the hour. According to Gaza's health ministry, more than 80 people, including women and children, were killed in the latest round of bombings. Hospitals are overwhelmed and running dangerously low on essential supplies, while the constant drone of Israeli warplanes haunts the skies. Survivors describe scenes of horror, bodies buried under rubble, cries of children seeking their parents, and streets turned to ash. This is not just a war, it's a war of extermination, said a Palestinian resident in central Gaza. They're not targeting fighters, they are targeting life itself. His words echo the sentiments of many across the territory who now live in fear, unsure if they will survive the next airstrike. Israel claims the attacks are targeted operations against Hamas militants in retaliation for rocket fire into Israeli territory. However, rights groups argue that the disproportionate use of force and indiscriminate bombings amount to collective punishment, a violation of international law. Civilians are not combatants. Killing entire families in the name of self-defense cannot be justified, said a spokesperson from Amnesty International. Satellite imagery shows widespread destruction across northern and central Gaza. Residential buildings, schools, mosques, and even hospitals have not been spared. The United Nations has called for an immediate ceasefire and urged all parties to uphold the laws of war. Still, diplomatic efforts have so far failed to produce a meaningful resolution. On the ground, the humanitarian situation is dire. Food, water, and medicine are in short supply. Many families have been displaced multiple times, forced to move from one unsafe location to another. The electricity supply has collapsed in many areas, leaving people without light or means to charge essential medical equipment. The psychological toll is also immense. Parents are struggling to shield their children from the trauma, but the constant sound of explosions and the loss of loved ones is leaving deep scars. "My daughter asks me every night if we will die in our sleep," said a mother from Khan Yunis. "How do I answer that?" Global reactions have been mixed. While several countries have called for restraint, others have continued to supply Israel with weapons and diplomatic backing. Protests have erupted in major cities around the world, demanding an end to the violence and accountability for war crimes. As the bombs continue to fall, Gaza's population of over 2 million remains trapped in what many are calling an open-air prison. Without international intervention, the suffering is expected to worsen. The question now is not just about politics or power, it's about humanity, and the world is watching.